But my God, to make this poor woman watch her propose and have her sit there sobbing her eyes out next to this man she hates or might still love was one of the most diabolical things I've ever seen on reality TV. Yep. And it wasn't like a fun one, you know? No. Sometimes there's diabolical things on reality TV.
I feel like their producers were probably like, oh, this is going to be the Love Island movie night type thing.
Yeah, and
it just was not.
I said that on my Instagram story last night. I was like, they watched Love Island. They were like, we got to do a big one for this finale. Yeah. And it didn't sit right. It didn't land. No. It was diabolical and it was fucking rude and mean. It was straight up mean.
Look, that's the way the show ended, right? So it's like, yeah, show the proposal, but don't add this extra layer to it. Show the proposal. Jen can talk about to have Jen can talk about it. Don't make her sit on the couch with a camera in her face watching it all back next to the guy. Like, the added element to this, too, of having Devin literally sitting next to her was crazy. Like, that guy's right there. They're watching it back together. They're watching them have this happy moment, and he can't say anything.
Nothing. He couldn't muster up anything. He was fumbling over his words. Why did you follow Maria on Instagram, you idiot? And that must really fucking suck for Jen.
Major.
Because Jen is so beautiful and so fantastic in her own right. And to basically have the world, think and know that she was not the first choice for The Bachelorette because, they've talked about that. And then to have guys on her season say, oh, I thought it was going to be Maria or Daisy. And then you're maybe worried about that as you're filming, and then you get off the show and see the guy you got engaged to follow Maria.
It felt like an extra jab, like an extra, like...
Yeah. And this is no hate to Maria, by the way, at all. This is all having to do with the way the guys acted, and why would you do that? Like,
really bad.
It's just a shot to the confidence. It's just like, oh my God, it's just bad all around. And now, this was obviously very sad for Jen. And, growing up, you like to think you get one proposal, you get that one moment, and I'm imagining she feels like that was taken away from her. But I do think this will be best case scenario for Jen, because I think she is so much more deserving than any of these trash guys on this show.
I just really, I hate the way these men, used her journey and her self-confidence to excuse their own feelings. Do you know what I'm saying? The way both of them were it was so great to see your growth on the season.
When Devin said, we watched a beautiful girl flourish into a woman. Oh my God, I said, ew!
Fuck off.
Ew!
That's what I'm saying. It felt like they were using that as an excuse of you still had such an amazing journey. It's just I didn't feel I could live up to you and the things that you need. But give me a break.
But also, while acting better than her, patting her on the head. Little girl turned into a little woman. What are you little boy?
Yeah,
little stinky little boy.
That. Actually hated every part of that.